Hi, and welcome to our April newsletter. I was fortunate this month to sneak in a holiday to the beautiful country of New Zealand and a very short trip to Melbourne to meet my sister. And the month has passed in a jiffy. Okay, I'm sure you're all looking forward to the budget news on the 12th of May, especially in regards to the CGT changes. Look, there's been a lot of questions. My clients been calling me and asking me what are the implications and what would be, the ramifications when there are changes to the rules. Look, there is a lot of noise with speculations on this could happen, that could happen. So firstly, let's wait and see what's on the cards. Very likely that the CGG rules are changing. However, I always keep pressing on this point that property is a long-term game, so don't only focus on the short-term, short-term news. Focus on the longer term, and hopefully, these noise will stay away. But again, having said that, the budget is always an important direction to see where we're heading. So let's sit and watch, and I'll be sharing those insights the end of May. Okay. In terms of the interest rates, unfortunately, there is another rate increase coming this month. The predictions are very likely in terms of a rate rise. Um, I've put in a graph here where the predictions are, so it's sitting at around 74% of an increase. So if you are looking to fix, some of the fixed rates have already gone up as well, but if you're still looking to fix, there is still some time. You can do it via app, or just look at options and get in touch with us. Okay, now in terms of today, we'll cover these 2 points. A client asked me this weekend, how do you actually build a property portfolio? And here's the simple truth. Number one, you've got to get in the market. This is the hardest step. Your first property matters more than the perfect property. This could be your owner occupied property or an investment property. Okay, so once you're into the market, number two, use equity to grow. So as your property increases in value, you use your equity to buy the next one. Okay, and once that's done, number three, let the rent catch up. So once you bought an investment property, early year feels very tight, but over 3 to 5 years, rent grows and then the property starts supporting itself. Number four, protect your borrowing power. You've got to use smart structures like personal lending, trust lending, SMSF, a company, which becomes very important so that you can scale as confidence grows. Okay, this is number five, is one of the most important things which people don't talk about. Is you need to manage your cash flow, you need to have the right buffers, have an offset account, and you need to reduce your bad debts so you can survive in this property journey. And last but not the least, number six, is to play the long term game. Property is not quick money. Time and consistency equals results. So we need to give it the proper amount of time and let it grow. Focus on increasing your income, stay disciplined, and let property do the heavy lifting. If you're unsure where to start, reach out to us at 910 Finance and we'll guide you step by step. Okay. Yeah, and besides that, this is another very important thing which everybody wants to know the value of the property. So what is my value worth? Look, the banks value the property differently at different times. So how do you actually know the value of your property? Get so normally a great starting point would be to jump into websites like realestate.com, domain.com, AU, or property.com.au, where you can see the estimated values of the property. You can also use paid tools like RP Data or Price Finder for more detailed insights. Okay, and don't forget, check the sold section of real estate and domain. That's where the real truth is. But here's the catch. All of these are just data and estimates. It doesn't factor in your property conditions, upgrades, or buyer demand. At the end of the day, your property is only worth what someone is willing to pay today. If you want more information on the value of your property or how banks value your property, we're happy to help you here at 910 Finance. Okay, so this should be some insights on your property journey. And if you're looking to buy a property or looking to grow a portfolio, get in touch with us, and we're always happy to help. And that's it for this month. And see you next month with some budget updates. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.